We start with what could be a tragic case of mistaken identity. A young man is gunned down while walking with friends.
This shooting happened shortly after 11 o'clock last night in the corner of Albany and Argyle. ABC 7's Stacey Baca is live at Illinois Masonic Hospital in Lakeview with the latest developments. Stacey.
Mark and Judy, the aunt and cousin of Carlos Pagan tell me that he died at 10:44 this morning. Chicago police expect him to be taken off life support here at the hospital and will classify this as a homicide. In the meantime, too, Pagan's friend, longtime friend, tells me that he was a 2017 graduate of Roosevelt High School and recently worked as a welder. A new picture this afternoon from Carlos Pagan's cousin. His relatives are too upset to talk on camera. Carlos Pagan was shot in Albany Park last night at Argyle and Albany. A police camera is at the intersection, and it appears a bullet pierced a fence nearby. Police say at this point they're investigating this as a case of mistaken identity. A man who lives in the area heard it unfold, and he does not want to be identified.
I was watching television, all of a sudden 6 shots kind of rang out.
Pagan and his 2 friends were out walking his friend's pit bull right near the park. The dog owner, who was grazed by a bullet, talked to us off camera, saying a dark-colored SUV drove by and came around the block again. He said one person got out and fired shots. We talked to one witness who's afraid to be shown.
I saw the guy on the ground. One of his friends, he was with 2 of his friends. One was trying to get help. The other one was staying with him. He was like screaming for help. I didn't need an ambulance, that he wasn't responding.
Investigators say Pagan has no gang ties, no criminal history, and people who live in the area say families feel comfortable here, and crime even seemed to be declining recently.
We've seen a real decrease in the last couple of years. At least I have. I haven't seen as much. I haven't seen as nearly as much activity as I used to. And I'm raising 2 small kids right here on this block.
For the past few years, it's been really quiet. So I was pretty surprised when my husband woke up and said that he heard gunshots.
And Pagan's aunt just texted me right before we went on air. She said, quote, "Great kid, loved by everyone. This needs to stop." Chicago police, again, are looking at this as a case of mistaken identity. That is their lead possible motive at this point, but it's not definitive. They said they'll continue to look at all options, all angles.